Welcome back to the NDS. Here we are at the season finale at Phoenix. Quick look down qualifying. And back up. We're going to get ready to go here. This is it. The finale race. KSSBSS, That Racer, Tiger Man, and Toad Warrior have qualified first, second, third, and ninth, respectively. This is to end the season. Have one last great one. The green flag kicks off at the NDS championship race. And the outside lane gets a good launch. That One Racer to the point early on. And now they're definitely racing with a lot of gusto back here, even up to 3 wide. Tiger Man sliding aggressive on KSS for a position. Sent to second. No expense will be spared from the field. Toad Warrior managing, moving on up, nice and smooth. 38's got a lot to make up. The slides going on back there are pretty huge. 43 is trying to hang on to it, but Ben McDonald's getting underneath. The 1 putting in work. And the 38, he's got himself right behind Ben McDonald. Seeing which lane would provide him the best chance to get around here, high or low. He's going to take it higher. Might have been a mistake. The 6 getting there. KSSBSS is also on the high side. He goes way high that turn. Puts Toad in the middle here. And they're both kind of fighting so much that other drivers are just getting on right on by. Sandwiched in the middle of 3. Whoa, Toad makes it work. Got by KSSBSS. But he's fighting back. That's 6th and 7th right there. And the bottom 2 drivers in the final 4. Tiger Man staying 3rd. Racer to a lead. Sliding gets aggressive here early on. They're making it work. I've already said that. Seeing the 4 of Gamma is on top 15, making a good run. Team Duke is in the building as well. Ben McDonald and Tiger Man 3rd and 4th, and they're definitely strong challengers here, but can they go all the way to the lead? That's what Racer has right now. Caution is out. First yellow of the day as Racer gets back to the line. Well, none of the finalists were involved because they were all pretty far ahead at the moment of yellow. Oh boy. Yep, Hamster just turned tank gunner. The 12 gets it squared away and is back rolling once again, but not a good look for the 77 to dump somebody. And for Tank Gunner, he's finally completed his rookie year on his final race of the season. Just glad it's over. Now they're back here. Racer, Sensen 2nd, Tiger Man 3rd, Ben McDonald 4th, Krugmeyer 6th, Toad, or 5th is Krugmeyer, goddamn it, Toad 6th, 7th KSS, 8th Mizzou, 9th Landon, and Wannabe in 10th. A pretty strange running order so far. Nobody has taken the opportunity to pit so far. as all 42 cars are still running on track. You see a caution fly by now as everyone's pacing and trying to get back up to where they are for the restart. Everybody's sized them up, getting ready. Pace car off. That one racer. The control car to take the green and back underway. Racer able to use the line he wants here to get it going. Tiger Man looking for second. The 34 could just get a little bit more on bite on the low side, he'd be fine. Seems like Zent might have slipped up there. This lets Tiger Man take second with ease. And Ben McDonald follows in for third. I think that 16 car, he's got himself driving with a bit of a chip on his shoulder. Seeing he's not all that happy about, getting outpointed. Let's see what he can do with it, though. Tiger Man approaching the one. Doing what he's got to do. Seeing what he's got to see. The 7 making an unscheduled stop. So now he'll be planting himself right in front of Krugermeyer, who's running 5th. Another obstacle for Toad and KSS. Jeez. Tiger Man is like right on the back bumper of that one racer. These two are going at it like it's a fucking Super Bowl. And Tiger Man's offensive drive is really starting to get a little difficult here. Is trying to keep the one in range without making a mistake or a misstep, and then taking the opportunity to pass. All the open track in front of them. Run the one goes a little up the track. Maybe the 34 can use his better turn in some of these corners to get right on by. Make a move. This might be it. Oh, he's peaking, but just did not have the momentum. It's hard to do both. Well, no, don't do it right now because the caution's out. Yellow flag is out. All 4 championship finalists made it out unscathed. Oh, it looks pretty bad on the front straightaway here. The 91 and plenty of others involved. Man, this one looks like a big wreck. Not sure. Yeah, it looks big. Oh, Jake, Kyle D. Oh. Yeah, take a look at Tide running through 3 and 4. He gets almost up in the wall. Oh. Well, he didn't have anything to do with it. I'm not sure if Kyle D checked up or came down. Actually, let me check one more time. See, his speed only decreases by a few miles an hour, but Seto just absolutely gassed and goed for 3. And Jake hits a heavy hit to the wall. Man, nowhere to go for the Puff and Iris and all these guys. Hamper, Iris is rolling. 91, 77 tried to slow down in time. Here you can see a static camera. You can see the crash happening. This is all the impacts afterwards. Oh, See a couple drivers getting lucky getting through, others not so much. You know, 21 was already sliding out of control there. God damn. Other drivers getting through that shit. Jake is toast. So big wreck here, taking out a lot of cars. That one racer. Yeah, the one. Yeah, drivers came in. Actually, hang on. The one. Everyone. It looked like everyone may have pitted. But the one coming out of a stall just hits into the back of KSS. Which is costing the one some serious time. A pit road blunder could be the end of the one here. Sits back in 14th. Now Tiger Man leads KSS and Toad in 5th and 6th respectively. This is a horrible blunder for the one team. Meanwhile, Fred Jones returns to the track one lap down with heavy repairs, and 7 is also one lap down. 13, 53, 27, 29, 91, 21 are all out of the race. 33 cars on the lead lap. Let's keep the momentum going here. Seeing what all is going to happen. And now the green flag comes back out. Tiger Man now leads of the finale. Oh, 43 had a bit of a hesitation there. Now the 38, they're all trying to pass the lappers. I think they all get it done pretty well. The 7's actually has decent speed compared to the guys, so the 7's able to keep up. 38 though, whoa. Toad kind of getting a little used up here. Now KSS in the reins. Now it's Tiger Man's race to lose. But 34 has to keep point for a championship. Crazy thing is, didn't even make all the races. I mean, if he wins this championship, he will absolutely punch a ticket into the Season 6 Talladega 500. Remember, he did not qualify for the Talladega 500 in Season 4, nor Season 5. So, this is a big accomplishment for the 34 team to finally get that championship for Tiger Man. KSS BSS sitting 5th, not wanting to let that happen. Toad Warrior is getting used up and is falling back to 8th. If he loses the spot to the 45, he'll be 8th. And that one racer has been in a smorgasbord of traffic right here, as the contact from the 7 kind of scared him out right there. You see 3 wide and so much contact. Just all this incidental stuff scaring the piss out of him. Toad Warrior still not trying to give up to the 45. KSS in 5th as Jeff just kind of leads it out. Zentz is cooking in 2nd. And Ben McDonald angrily sits in 3rd. And now it's a one-stop race, and you make that one-stop guaranteed to go to the end. It's just when you make that stop is what's going to be the question. Not sure if you want a short pit or long pit. But if it goes green all the way, there will be one more stop. Not sure if that's going to be the end of the yellows, though. I'll tell you that much. As Tiger Man having to hold off Zentz. And also Fred Jones being really goddamn slow might not help matters either. You can see the guys behind him that are fighting for this championship looking to get some as well. Pretty wide backstretch here, so you can really get close to that curving, even with the grass down there. There's still quite a lot of track to use up. Hyperdrive battling the Zoo for a spot. Racer still deep in 13th. Tug Warrior sitting 8th. KSS 5th. And the top 4 are looking to try to have a little bit of a battle here because they're keeping in pace with that 34. Yeah, it's something funny thought up of. See that 23. Well, the 6 of Krugermeyer is coming through. This is one of the longest winless streaks in series, but not the longest. It's definitely been a long time coming for the 6 to get back to victory lane. But just trying to make passes. I want to see this little menace right here has caused a pretty big wreck in 2 of the last 3 races. So pretty dangerous to be around the 23 of Seto. Meanwhile, the 43 is trying to catch this group to try to get to Tiger Man, seeing what he can do. Krugermeyer coming down. And if you're wondering what the longest active winless streak is, it is the 45. Has been well over 2 years, coming up on 2.5 years since the last time we had a Misty Viper win. Misty running 7th, remember, got the pass on Toad, who was sitting 8th back there, so that's unfortunate for him. Ben McDonald, KSS, they're both racing. Ben, not the biggest fan of the 43 right now, so he's going to make it really hard for him. And as soon as I say that, he goes, breaks high, and immediately gives the position away. Man, Ben just can't catch a break, can he? 16's been up, down, left, right, all around, and friggin' dying for success. That just never comes. Meanwhile, hey look, it's Fred Jones, our best friend of the slow cars. Tiger Man gets around with not too much hassle. Fred Jones definitely able to carry more corner speed because he can't get as fast on the straightaways as these guys are. For second place, are getting very check-uppy with each other. It's weird. But KSS BSS takes him 3 wide low, trying to get a 2-for-1 sweep. KSS BSS trying to get to second. It is tough with Zentz. 17 is hanging on like so cold. Here come the other guys, even Toad Warrior trying to catch up this group here to try to get some noise to happen. The gap's going out to a couple seconds now, so 34 is comfortable in his gap right now. Just looking at the lap times now and how it'll compare when it gets down to the run. KS looking for second. He's gonna go get it. Now he's in second place. It's crazy how Tiger Man kind of had some experience in Season 3. This is the third full-time year here. So coming up, we might actually see our first champion that did not run Season 1. Well, to be fair, neither did KSS BSS, but Tiger Man didn't run the first 2 seasons. So if a new guard coming in might actually be successful. And honestly, getting those top 10s, like top 10s, top 5s, and the consistency still pays off even if you don't get your win, but a win really helps. Tiger Man got his 1 win and he's leading now. KSS, who has never finished second place this season despite his 18 top 5s, is running second now. So it really just goes to show just how creepily good 43 is. But he might be 1 step short today. Well, the way things are looking, we're about just a little past halfway, so it's still anyone's game, even in this long, arduous green flag run that has been concocted right now. Toad Warrior is actually seeing all the traffic in front of him, is just trying to hold on to his position. He might actually fall to 9th, which he does. As that one racer now running 12th, the weakest of the final 4 members right now. That's the gap between 1 and 2 right now. If it seems like an eternity, then it's because you're right. I'm not sure if the 43 will ever get a chance this good again. And I'm also not sure. Oh no! Huge failure for the 43. Here and now. A blown motor will dash the hopes of KSS. Honestly, this might have been his best shot, but it's over. It's over for the 43. Even if he gets it back out there, he'll be several laps down and way out of the fight, having to hope the other 3 wreck. But if he can't get it back out, then it is game over. Horrible send-off for such an amazing season. This puts Toad Warrior as the second best of the 4, running in 8th. Toad's got to have to get crafty if he wants to make up the ground, because so far it doesn't look like he will on pace. And also he's got Racer behind him a few spots back, so that's something that Toad has to worry about as well. The 43 is out of the hunt in an unfortunate turn of events. Hyperdrive inside top 5. Ben, 4th. Kriegermeyer, 3rd, with Sense. The RFK bunch in the top 3. But Tiger Man continues his lead. RS Fast and 11 sitting 11th. He is liking how the track feels right now. He's made up a lot of position. He definitely did not have a good qualifying. But racing up through the field, the 84 has been minorly proficient, albeit a little slow. Not in the sense of never fucking mind. I'm not going to explain. Toad has to watch out with this giant pack he's in, not to get into any trouble, because that could easily happen to him. Not something that Tiger Man has to worry about, because he's steered clear of every single car in existence. Coming up on Fred Jones again. That 86 is looking mighty slow. Tiger Man requesting, using a little bit of force there to get him to get out of the way, as he does. Ben McDonald got rocked, socked back like a fucking pinball as Toad, trying to make up every position he can before catching a caution. I think that's his game plan. Or try to do something crafty on this pit stop because Lord knows it doesn't look good for him. I mean, second in points is still an amazing feat, but still, he wants to go for the gold. I don't blame him. Here comes the 86. I think Ben's trying to make a pass on Toad, just try to get right there. It's not going to work. Toad gets right by without much of a hassle. Mizu with a good defense of his position from the 84. And the 1 goes by in 12th. With how far back Racer is. Not sure if he can catch him. Honestly, Zentz might be good, better on the short run. But that's if we can get a caution with him in second. CS Fast 11 keeping a good freaking run. He's inside top 10 and even taking the fight to Ben McDonald for 8th. Which I think he'll get. They're still fighting over it. Look, Misty Viper and Toad Warrior are back at the battling. This time I think it's for 5th. Got 2 fucking side-by-sides, not sure which one to pay attention to. I think the 11 finally clears, but 38 still taking the fight. Knows what, you know what's at stake for Toad. But the 45 will be ahead this time. He wins the fight. Still plenty of time to get some going. Well, I'd say that, but like honestly, is not much time compared to where it once was, and it's getting shorter ever by the second. .34 just keeping on ahead. Hampter running 31st. Yeah, Tank somehow doing a great job at 30 despite spin. Toad getting a little impatient with this guy. Wannabe is also sitting behind Toad. And Misty as well. Not sure how it'll end for him, but with this long green flag run, there's got to be something that's going to happen. A NASCAR race does not just consist of a driver and his car. His crew's got to be on point as well. And the Hampter's car blew up too. Alright, the 77 blew up this time. Somebody not important, but we'll still document it anyways. Toad Warrior in 6th, just sitting back there. That one racer sitting 12th. He has been... God, it's been so tough for him ever since the pit road blunder. The drivers getting in each other's way is usually the worst of it. Like, now with the 43s out of the picture, the 1 is too far back to really do anything. They're going to try and get that 77 back out there. .34 is looking for like 20 more good laps to put this one in. Just to minimize the bullshit and get him across the line. That's all he's hoping for. Toad Warrior's up to 4th. That must mean the pitting must have begun. Yep, got a few guys in. They're looking to try to make a stop earlier than expected, try to get the jump on him. including the one car who came in a lap early compared to Tiger Man. As the 34 comes in, he's looking just to minimize the bullshit. And the 38 is on a hustle. He's looking to go, 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 go. The one is just trying to get as much as he can out of it. There goes 34 in a stall. The one gets out. Driver's coming out. You see Toad Warrior back there. I think Tiger Man was the first to get his right sides up before Toad even got the car jack down. So a good stop for the 34. It's all he needed. A good stop. And he gets out as well. The one who's just now coming down the front stretch on lap 60 is pretty far behind Tiger Man, who has kind of grabbed this race by the balls when he needed it most. Lap 61, the 4 of Gamma stretched the fuel all the way like that, and not sure why. He can't make it, and not sure what his plan is. Probably got his no reason to win Rookie of the Year. Probably just fishing for a caution, that 4 car was. But it doesn't matter. Gamma's changing tires as well, meaning that Tiger Man is the leader. And a big board for second to Hyperdrive. 3 wide with the 6 and the 17. Whoa, there they go. Battling so hard, Zentz is putting in a good drive. God damn it. But Hyper is determined to just keep scoring good accolade points. I mean, racking those top 5s, I guess. I don't fucking know. 62's got some going for him. Not sure if it'll be enough, though. Toad Warriors fumbled the flood all the way back to 9th. Then again, I think he may have started pit cycle before there. And RS Fast and 11 just in the top 10. Cool. Fred Jones coming off pit road right as Tiger Man begins his run right past him. So 86 pretty slow. Hyperdrive in second place. He's only about a second and a half behind. Problem is Toad Warrior's way further than a second and a half behind. Hyperdrive looking strong. Not sure how much she can keep going, but might actually scare the 34. 34 doesn't need to win the race, just needs to beat Toad. And Toad is cruising in 9th, so no problem. Racer fell back even further to 15th. So he's become even more of a non-factor ever since the incident. But Hyperdrive is looking to take this season out with a bang. Just been reeling in the 34. 34's trying to go for the double here. Just hoping everyone else can keep their cars under control. Because everyone who's still in the race is still doing just fine. All the way back to 1 lap down, 4 down, yeah. Just seeing the gap, and it's a little schizophrenic gap though, so I don't think Hyperdrive will be able to close. But he's honestly just running second. So good. Second place is a good look on the 62 team. God damn. Kenya, the last of the lead lap cars, will probably stay on the lead lap as well. Hyperdrive battling second, and Toad Warrior got some movement going around here. Zentz is in fourth, fifth is Wannabe, and then Misty Viper, Ben McDonald doing battle. You got themselves some good movement here among these guys, seeing what's up. Wannabe battling Ben. Now Ben's just in this freaking notch of cars here trying to battle them all off. Fight, fight, fight. Fight, battle, war. And just keep them coming. Trying to get something going for third. Meanwhile, top two aren't very close to each other at all. The top spots really aren't being negotiated all that much. And I'm not sure if they'll get to the lappers or not either. .62, just attempting one last bit of position here. Meanwhile, these guys go hard. Looking at the 5, the 11, and 38. If Toad trying to keep it safe, just in case. You never know what's going to happen here. Well, you probably do know what's going to happen. But, you know, you didn't hear it from me. No, wait. CS Fast and 11 trying to have one last good race to fight it off. Meanwhile, RS Fast and 11 is approaching the 84, or is in the 84, approaching Toad. Toad Warrior just, with this block of cars and dwindling laps, struggling out here. Not making any sense of it. The 84 right there, but 38 trying to high side. Tiger Man sitting 4 to go. He's sitting comfortably ahead. And is the king of the world now. They're going to go 3. Toad's going to go 3 wide again. Toad Warrior has had a race that has just been heart-pounding. And the fact that he's en route to walk out of here with a second place points finish is kind of nutty, not going to lie. Sometimes you got to outlast your opponents, but Toad didn't quite outlast all of them. But 34 is on a fast track to end it all. Just one last trip around Fred Jones and he should be good. With no other distractions in his way. 2 to go on the season. Yeah, he's not going to hit any of those lappers up front. And Hyper is not going to prove to be a threat. Ben McDonald trying for third. Look at the guys behind him. Giving it everything they've got. From the sunset of the season, white flag. 34. Looking behind them. Not sure what 62 is doing. Kind of minging on that lap car. As one last fuck you to the season. Through 3 and 4. Race winner and Season 5 champion Tiger Man takes the flag. A valiant fight for all parties involved. It ended with a Toad Warrior 7th, that one racer 14th, And unfortunately for KSS, a DNF on the record. This is the final race of the season and where they finished. Everyone had themselves one last hurrah. And now, to close out the season, thank you for watching.